So here we will see the objectives of this lesson. So through this lesson, we will understand the qualities of a saint. We will also understand the importance of giving up your bad habits. And we will come to know the process behind weaving a fabric, that is a cloth. Okay? So children, we will see the summary of this lesson. So, there are a number of saint poets in the history of our country. All these saints have given us good teachings of value of our society. Tiruvalluvar was a great Tamil saint poet who lived more than 2000 years ago. He is celebrated as a Tamil poet and philosopher. The Tamil poet Mamulunar of the Sangam period mentioned that he was the greatest scholar in the Nanda dynasty of the north, which ruled till the 4th century. His book of teachings, that is Tirukural, is considered to be a guide for human morals and betterment in life. And this book is even greatly loved today and even respected today. He was a fabric weaver. Tiruvalluvar was a textile weaver who wore beautiful fabrics and sold them in the market. People said that he never lost his temper. In the same town, there lived a young man who was very rich and he made fun of other people. So one day what happened? He tried to make Tiruvalluvar angry. Tiruvalluvar, who wore very beautiful fabrics. So this young man went to Valluvar's shop and picked up a beautiful fabric. And what he did? He tore it into pieces. He asked Valluvar its price. Instead of getting angry, the Valluvar told his price as the half. Then the young man again made 2 pieces of the fabric and he tore it again and again. But every time when he asked Tiruvalluvar its price, Tiruvalluvar made it half. But Tiruvalluvar calmly went on reducing its price by half every time. At last what happened? At last the fabric was reduced to rags. So Tiruvalluvar told that the fabric has now become worthless and it had no price. So even he said his great words, that is, he compared everything to life. Even when a person destroys life or makes some thoughtless things or makes thoughtless actions, life is also destroyed in the same way. So these words of Tiruvalluvar opened the young man's eyes. So he also explains that tardiness and ignorance can prevent a person from living his life to the fullest. So in this story, eventually explains to the young man the importance of hard work. And the story also tells us that one should be calm in every situation. Same as Tiruvalluvar. It helps you to choose the right path in all the situations. Okay? So children, now let us see a video explaining the story of this lesson. Okay?
Standard 6th, Subject English. The worth of fabric. Good morning children. Welcome to our English class. Today we will read a lesson named The Worth of Fabric. There are a number of saint poets in the history of our country. They gave good teaching of values for society. Tiruvalluvar was a great Tamil saint poet who lived more than 2000 years ago. His book Tirukural is greatly loved and respected even today. He was a fabric weaver. Tiruvalluvar was a textile weaver who wove beautiful fabrics and sold them in the market. People said that he never lost his temper. In the same town, there was a young man who was very rich and made fun of other people. One day he tried to make Thiruvalluvar angry. Thiruvalluvar wove beautiful fabrics. So this young man went to Valluvar's shop and picked a beautiful fabric and tore it into two pieces. He asked Valluvar its price. Instead of getting angry, he told his half price, 4 coins. Then the young man again made two pieces of the fabric again and again. But Thiruvalluvar calmly went on reducing the price by half every time. At last, fabric was reduced to raise. So Valluvar told that fabric became worthless, so it had no price. The rich young man, who was proud of money, offered 8 coins to Thiruvalluvar, but he refused to take money. Instead of getting angry, he explained to the rich man how many people had toiled for that fabric: farmer man who carded cotton, man who made thread, others who dyed it, and Thiruvalluvar's wife, and he wove the fabric. But when young man destroyed the fabric, the love and labor that went into making fabric were also destroyed. At last, Thiruvalluvar explained that he can make another fabric like that one. He told the young man that their life was also like the fabric. It will get destroyed by hasty, thoughtless actions. Once the life is destroyed, no one can get it back. Thiruvalluvar's words opened young man's eyes. He learnt a lesson and gave up his bad habits and idleness forever.
To be